Imagine standing on the cobblestone streets of London, surrounded by centuries of history, where every brick and stone has a story to tell. Let's take a journey through the fascinating tapestry of UK history, focusing on a pivotal moment, its path to independence. Now, independence might not be the first word that springs to mind when we think of the United Kingdom, a nation that has been a global powerhouse for centuries. But let's unpack this idea together, shall we? The UK, as we know it today, is a union of four nations: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Each of these nations has its own unique history, culture, and identity, but they all come together under the banner of the United Kingdom. Independence, in the context of the UK, isn't about breaking free from a colonial power. Rather, it's about the evolution of these nations and their relationships with one another. One of the most significant moments in this journey was the Act of Union in 1707, which unified the Kingdom of England and the Kingdom of Scotland into a single entity known as Great Britain. This was a time of great political maneuvering, driven by economic interests and the desire for stability. Imagine the bustling streets of Edinburgh, a city that was once the capital of an independent Scotland, filled with merchants and thinkers, the air thick with the scent of ambition and the promise of a united future. Fast forward to the 19th century, and we see the UK expanding its influence around the globe. The British Empire was at its height, and with it came a complex relationship with independence. Countries across the world were fighting for their own self-determination, while the UK was often on the other side of that struggle. The Industrial Revolution transformed cities like Manchester and Birmingham into powerhouses of innovation and industry, but it also sparked debates about rights and governance. Then, we arrive at the 20th century, a time of immense change. The two world wars shook the foundations of the UK, leading to a re-evaluation of its role in the world. Post-war Britain was a different place. The empire was gradually dismantled, and nations that had once been colonies began to assert their independence. Think of India, which gained independence in 1947, a moment that resonated deeply within the UK and reshaped its identity. But independence isn't just about nations breaking free. It's also about the internal dynamics within the UK itself. The devolution of powers to Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland in the late 20th century marked a significant shift. The Scottish Parliament was established in 1989, a moment celebrated with great fervor. Picture the celebrations in Holyrood, the Scottish Parliament building in Edinburgh, where people gathered to witness the dawn of a new era. Now, let's talk about famous places that encapsulate this rich history. The Tower of London, a symbol of the monarchy and a testament to the nation's turbulent past, stands as a reminder of the power struggles that have shaped the UK, from the crown jewels to the infamous prisoners who once roamed its halls. This fortress tells tales of intrigue and independence. Then there's Stonehenge, that ancient marvel in Wiltshire. It's not just a prehistoric monument. It's a symbol of the enduring spirit of the British people. The mystery surrounding its origins and purpose invites us to ponder the very essence of independence, the desire to understand our place in the world and to connect with our roots. And how can we forget Westminster Abbey? This magnificent church has been the site of countless royal events, including coronations and weddings. It's a place where the stories of the past intertwine with the present, reminding us that independence comes with a legacy. The tombs of influential figures like Isaac Newton and Charles Darwin whisper stories of innovation and thought that have shaped not just the UK, but the world. As we traverse the landscapes of the UK, we must also acknowledge the vibrant cultures that thrive within its borders. The Welsh language, the Scottish Highlands, the bustling markets of London, and the serene beauty of the Lake District all contribute to a rich tapestry of identity. Independence, in this sense, is about celebrating diversity and the unique contributions each nation brings to the collective whole. Now, let's not overlook the impact of the European Union. The UK's membership and eventual departure in 2020 through Brexit marked another chapter in its quest for independence. The debates, the rallies, the divisions, They all reflect a nation grappling with its identity in a rapidly changing world. Whether you were for or against Brexit, it's undeniable that this moment has reshaped the conversation around what it means to be independent in the modern age. So, where does that leave us? The UK is a mosaic of histories, cultures, and identities, each piece contributing to the larger picture. Independence, in this context, is not a singular event, but an ongoing journey. It's about the conversations we have, the stories we share, and the futures we envision together. As we stand in the shadow of iconic landmarks, from Big Ben to the cliffs of Dover, let's remember that history is not just about dates and events. It's about the people who lived it. It's about the dreams and aspirations that propelled nations forward and the struggles that brought them to their knees. So, the next time you find yourself wandering through the streets of the UK, take a moment to reflect on the layers of history that surround you. Remember that independence is a multifaceted concept woven into the very fabric of the nation. It's a journey that continues to unfold, inviting each of us to participate, to engage, and to celebrate the rich tapestry of UK history together.